Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking some time to attend to yourself, to your body, to your mind, to yoga, to the movement inward. So we will start sitting. You can sit in any position. You can sit on a chair or bolster or the floor. You can sit cross-legged or folded legs. So however is most comfortable for you today. And we'll take a moment to establish this seat. First, make any adjustments to the props, to the clothing, to the position or angle of your legs, your arms. Feeling that your ears are over your shoulders are over your hips, and your weight is on the sit bones, not forward toward the knees and not back toward the tailbone, right in the middle. Your eyes can be open or closed. If you choose to have your eyes open, let them be soft and steady on one spot, not wandering. Gather your attention into your body, calling your mind in from any scatterings, any disparate parts. Notice sensation. Just the sensation of your weight on your sit bones, sensation of easing in your hips and your thighs. Relax the abdominal wall. Relax through your rib cage, between your ribs, the muscles in the chest and the superficial muscles in the back. Relax the tops of your shoulders all the way down to your fingertips. Relax at the root of your tongue and feel your throat and your neck and your shoulders and the base of your skull relax a little bit more. Relax your breathing. Let the breath become quieter. A little more subtle. Less choppy. Less rough. Less wavering. In the effortless effort of subtle breathing, let the breath be as smooth and even and effortless as possible. And notice that as you do this, the breath also becomes longer, more dirgha. Feel that you can comb the inhale into the exhale and the exhale into the inhale so that there's no gap. So this dirgha and sukshma breath has the qualities of smoothness, evenness, continuous quietness. Notice the left nostril. With this same breath, feel the breath moving in through the left nostril. Let that breath move out through the right nostril. Just feeling it. Sensation in the nostril, in through the right. Out through the left. In through the left. out through the right. Continue this pattern, alternating the nostrils without using your hands. Just the sensation of the breath touching the walls of the nostril. Notice whether it's the inner wall or the outer wall, the ceiling or the floor, or possibly the breath is piercing right through the center, not touching any of the walls. If you're familiar with the pana, the marma point here, somewhere in the region where the nostril flare meets the face, where the soft tissue and the hard tissue meet. These junction points, there's a marma. Feel that rather than breathing in and out through the nostril, you're breathing in and out through the marma point. And in doing so, you're moving prana, the energy, through the nadis. Ida nadi on the left, Pingala nadi on the right, as if clearing these channels, irrigating them with the smooth, even, continuous, and quiet breath. It becomes more and more liquid as we go, more and more unctuous, more and more effortless, more and more sweet, more and more pleasurable. And as you clearing the Ida and the Pingala nadis, feel and know that the Ida and the Pingala are connected to the whole left side channel, Ida, and the whole right side of the body, Pingala. So all the nadis on the right side and all the nadis on the left side are being cleansed, irrigated. Any sort of psychic debris is being removed. Now the next time that you breathe out through the left nadi, breathe in through both nadis, both nostrils, both pana, both Ida and Pingala, and direct the breath towards Stapani, the point between the eyebrows. It's also a little bit like drawing a triangle. You're drawing the two legs of the triangle from the nostril points to the eyebrow point, and then back down. And do this until you begin to feel a pulsing. Pulsing in the pana points around the nostrils, pulsing between the eyebrows. When you feel that pulsing, start to pay more attention to the pulsing than the breath. Feel that these three pulsing points, like stars, make a triangular constellation. Enter the middle of the triangle, the hollow, as if following it back into the quietness of the inner body. Toward the Ajna chakra, the third eye center of consciousness. And from here, set an intention. Remember why you're practicing. May it be of service to all beings. May there be peace within us, peace between us, and peace in Mother Nature. Setting this with one Om. In this Om, notice the shape of your lips, how you simply part the lips to begin, and then the lips make sort of an O shape, and then the lips come together. Notice these three parts: the creation, the preservation, and the dissolution. Inhale. come to lie on your back. Lengthen your legs out, about hip-width distance apart. Rest with your arms slightly to the side, kind of a shavasana place. And just take a moment to feel gravity acting in through your legs, gravity falling through your arms, gravity falling through the head, the neck, the trunk. Releasing the joints, releasing the muscular tensions. Plant just the right foot. Bring the right foot close to the right buttock. Move the right knee away from the right shoulder. Feel the right foot moving into the floor. Feel the right hip lift as though you're rolling your hips over to the left. Then let the right hip settle back down. Let the right knee return to neutral. So move the right knee away from you. Keep tracking it over the right toes even though the pelvis is turning to the left. And then bring your hip back to the middle. Do this a few times. You might exhale as you press into the floor, moving the right knee away from you, lifting the right hip. And then inhale, coming back to the middle. You could also try that in the opposite way. Maybe you inhale as you turn the hips by moving the knee away from you, and exhale as you return. See which one is more beneficial in easing up through the region of the low back and the hips, through the right side of the spine. And then come back to the middle and lengthen the right leg again and see if you feel a difference. Place the left foot on the floor close to your buttocks. Move your left knee directly away from you. Think of tracking the left knee over the left toes. Feel the left hip lift off the floor, rolling the right hip deeper into the floor. The left shoulder staying on the floor. Okay, and then roll the left hip back. So the knee moves away from you, the left hip will lift. You roll the hips over to the right, and then you can come back to the middle. And again, find a Goldilocks speed, a Goldilocks size, and feel this easing of any tension, any holding in the left hip, left side of the spine, left low back. You even feel it up into the left shoulder, left chest. One more lift and one more lower. And when you lower, pause, lengthen the left leg out, lay in shavasana, do nothing, feel, breathe, direct the breath, direct the mind into the region that you were just working, notice any change. Sort of establish that change, that new openness with the breath, with the mind, with the intention. Plant both feet on the floor, close to the buttocks. Move both knees away from the hips, away from the shoulders, the hips will lift. Settle both hips back down, letting the knees move back toward you. So the feet staying on the floor, the knees move away, and then the hips move toward the floor. You might exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower. You can give a little pressure into the floor through the feet, but you might also feel the effortlessness of using the thighs and hips, those joints really as a crowbar. So the knees just move away. And then vertebra by vertebra, the spine lifts off the floor. And vertebra by vertebra, the spine moves back toward the floor, simply by moving the knees away and moving the knees toward. And then the next time that you lift your hips, let's pause there. Gather your arms by your sides. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the hips by bringing the knees closer, but keep the arms overhead, keep reaching. Inhale, knees away from you. The arms are overhead, they just stay there. The exhale, the hips come back down, reach through the arms, lengthen through the spine, widen through the rib cage. 2 more. Might inhale to lift the hips and exhale to lower. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Soften through the shoulders. Soften, widening the ribs so that the spine can still articulate. And the next time that you lower, keep your arms overhead. Stretch your legs out. Flex your feet, dorsiflex. Reach through the heels. Draw the tailbone toward the heels. Draw the kidney region toward the floor. Widen the rib cage. Soften the sternum. Open the armpits. Reach through the arms. Take a breath. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Rest, do nothing. Plant your feet about hip or shoulder width distance apart, kind of wide. Leave the feet, stay, keep the feet hip width or shoulder width. Bring your arms up to the side like a T. Let both knees fall over to the left. Using the right arm, make a big circle with the right arm, trying to keep the hand as close to the floor as possible. Try not to move the hips on this one. So you just try to reach the shoulder blade away from the spine. Maybe you reach toward the left wrist, maybe the forearm. Slide the palm of the right hand over the inner left thigh, over the outer right thigh, down to the floor. Now the palm faces up. Reach the right arm out to the right, circle it all the way up, turn the palm to face down once it reaches the line of the head. Keep circling, reach from the shoulder blade without turning the pelvis, so there's more movement in the shoulders. Not so much about the twist, more about the shoulders. Change directions. Feel that this is moving from the root of the arm, from the shoulder blade, from the collarbone, the articulation of the collarbone at the sternum. Use your breath. Use your mind and your intention. The mind is going into the part of the body that you're working with. Becoming more familiar with that region. The region of pranavayu, the region of yanavayu, the region of the Anahata chakra and the Hrit chakra and the Vishuddha chakra. At the physical body, even just more awareness, lungs and heart. Oh yeah, we can't see them, but they're there. Take the arms out to the side like a T, rest. Draw your knees back by drawing the right hip down. So the right hip draws down, the knees come with you. Rest, laying on your back, do nothing. Keep your feet where they are, let the knees fall over to the right. Using the left arm, draw the left arm up overhead. Turn the left palm down once it gets toward the axis. Reach the left hand across the body toward the right hand. Try not to move the pelvis. Circle the left hand down, brush across the inner right thigh, over the left thigh, down to the floor. Now the left palm is facing up again. Remember, we're moving from the root rather than from the fingertips. Feel that you're reaching from the shoulder blade, moving the collarbone. And any part that feels sticky, you might pause and breathe. Let the stickiness dissolve a little bit. Let's change directions when you're ready. So now the left arm will go down. The left palm comes to the left thigh, the inner right thigh, down to the floor as soon as possible, reaching as far down the right arm as possible, over the left. Try not to use very much muscle here. Obviously, we're using muscle to move the bone, otherwise the arm wouldn't move at all. But feel as though you're able to be moved, as though someone else is pulling the left arm around in a circle. So softening, softening, softening. And now bring the arms up to the side like a T and rest. Notice your hips, your spine, your shoulders. Any more ease. Roll into your side. come into all fours. When you inhale, cow pose. When you exhale, cat pose. When you inhale, cow. When you exhale, cat, and move your hips to your heels, slowly moving back. When you inhale, cow. When you exhale, dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips. When you inhale, cow. When you exhale, cat, move your hips to your heels. The inhale, cow. The exhale, dog, lift your hips. One more, the inhale, cow. The exhale, cat, move your hips to your heels. The inhale, cow. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Get what you need. Pedal your legs, or stay still, or take a twist, or do a little bounce, or rock forward and back. Breathe, feel, keep feeling, keep gathering the mind with sensation. Let the mind be here, where the body is, where the breath is. It's the first step in yoga, gathering the mind to where the body is. Then becoming more sensitive, more and more sensitive. Forward fold, take your feet mat width distance apart. Sit your hips between your heels. Malasana. Bring your hands together at heart center. Drop your hips. Drop any tension in the low back. Drop any tension in the groin. Anywhere else you're feeling tension, drop it. Let it go, breathe. Keeping this deep crease in your hips. Ragdoll. Take the hands to opposite elbows. Drop the elbows, drop the spine. Keep the crease in your hips. Parallel your feet. Drop your head. Drop your arms. Drop your heels. Breathe. You can try either lift the quadriceps, engaging lift the kneecaps, engaging the quadriceps, see if that helps you. Or if you don't need that, release the bags of the quadriceps, relax the quadriceps and just be in the fold. Bring your hands to your thighs, send your knees forward. Let the tail move forward to roll up. Tail goes forward, 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 and come to stand. Bring your feet underneath you, about sitting bone distance. So this next part often is misunderstood as being a head roll. I'm going to face the diagonal. This should be the whole spine. So bring your fingers to your tailbone. Try to find the tailbone. Okay, let the tailbone drop into your fingers. Feel your head, the opposite side of the tailbone. Draw the head forward. Keep dropping the tailbone into your hands. Relax through the quadriceps. So you're just kind of pointing the crown of the head forward, not even drawing the chin to the chest. Then, drawing a big circle in space with the top of your head. Circle the top of the head to the right. So it's the whole spine here. The tailbone is still dropping straight down. The pelvis hasn't changed. Keep circling back. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed to the tailbone or the pelvis. But you're still elongating the head away from the tail. Keep reaching it now to the left. Keep reaching it now to the front. From the front, go to the left again. So you're moving the shoulders around, the ribs are moving, the whole spine is moving. There's a traction that's happening because the tailbone is going down and the pelvis is trying to stay stable. So it might not be very big. It doesn't have to be big. Go to the right. Let's drop the arms now. So without touching the tailbone as tactile information, just hang the arms. Do nothing with them. Circle to the left. The arms are just kind of hanging there to the left. The head goes back, the arms sort of hang back. The head goes to the right, the arms kind of hang to the right. The head goes forward, the arms kind of hang forward. And then root down through the heels, through the tailbone, the sit bones go down and the head comes up. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Bring your, if still facing the front edge of your mat, arms by your sides. Draw the fingertips down, palms face down, draw the head down. Okay, now draw the shoulder heads back. The hands will reach back. So you reach back, but make sure that it comes from the root, right? It's coming from the shoulders. Reach back, 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 and hug the thumbs toward each other. Draw the head up. Put the head at neutral. Right? Lengthen through the back of the neck. Lengthen through the sternocleidomastoid, that sort of beautiful muscle that reaches from the collarbones to the bones behind the ears. And then keeping your shoulders where they are, just drop the arms. Now the shoulders are on the back. Keeping the shoulders on the back, inhale, chair, reach the arms forward, bend the knees. Exhale, stand, shoulders are on the back. Inhale, hands go forward, sit low. Exhale, stand. Inhale to sit. Exhale to stand. Do two more. Last time. The next time that you exhale, forward folds. Bring your hands toward the floor, either side of your feet. See if in now Uttanasana, the fingers and the toes can be in one line. Draw the heels of the hands down toward the floor. Lean slightly forward. Root down through the talhridaya, the center of the foot. That marma point is in relationship with the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Move your spine forward. Look forward with the heart. And then exhale, fold. Step the right foot back. Lunge deeply. Bring the back knee down. Pop up to your fingertips. Lengthen your arms. Lift your head. Now slide a little bit forward, keeping the left heel on the floor. Let the left knee move forward. See if you might sit a little bit deeper. And take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Bring your palms back down to the floor. Tuck your toes. High plank. Inhale. When you exhale, knees, chin, chest. Knees come down. Brush your ribs with your elbows. Bring the chin to the floor. Gaze forward. Slide forward. Bring your belly to the floor. Bring your legs together. Put your forehead on the mat. Put your palms on the floor with your wrists in line with your navel. 3 times. Inhale, cobra. Lift up. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale is to lift and exhale is to lower. If you're more familiar with the subtle body, feel that you're lifting the line from the navel center to the third eye center to lift. And then stay up the next time that you're up. On the exhale, draw this line from the third eye center to the navel center. On the inhale, you draw the line from the navel to the third eye. Relax the buttocks. Let the work be in the muscles of the lower back, if anywhere. Meaning really toning the muscle. Okay, on an exhale, child's pose. Keep your hands where they were. See if they might be now just automatically in the right spot. Inhale to high plank. And exhale to down dog. Step the right foot front. Fingers and toes in a line. Bring the back knee down. Come up to the fingertips. Lift your head. Let the right knee move more forward. Maybe the left knee also kind of comes more forward. See if you sit a little more deeply. We're going to keep the right heel down though. Keep breathing. Forward fold. Step the left foot to the right foot. Palms on the floor or blocks. Where they're just working their way there. Lean forward, drop your head. Press into the floor, hands and feet. Both the tohridai of the center palm, center foot. Take a breath. Move it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Pause, hold the halfway lift. On the exhale, push into the floor through the feet. Feel the sit bones draw down a little bit. Feel the back get stronger. Fly the arms by your sides. Bend your knees. Lengthen the left leg back so you're in airplane pose. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3. Breathe. 2. Warrior 1 in 1. Bring the back heel down. Inhale, warrior 1, arms overhead. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your head. Draw your elbows forward. Now lift the elbows up. Lift the elbows up. You'll lean back, but you're thinking up. Join the palms, link your thumbs, reach your hands up, gaze at the center of the wrist. Feel the center of the palm. Feel the center of the palm connect to the heart. Feel the heart connect to the throat and the eyes. The center between the eyes. Sit down into the seat. Take a breath. And exhale, humble warrior. Interlace your hands behind you. Draw your shoulder blades toward each other. Lean forward. Bring the shoulder blades, the shoulder toward the knee. Drop your head. Look at the navel. Push into the floor and breathe. Breathe. 3. Breathe. 2. Breathe. 1. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, airplane. Lean forward. Shift your weight forward. Lift the left leg. Take a breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Feet together. Hands on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stay. Push into the floor through your feet. Feel the sit bones draw down. Feel the back get a little stronger. Bring your arms by your sides. Shift your weight into your left foot, bend the knees. Lengthen the right leg back. Breathe. 3. Long body. 2. Easy body. 1. Warrior 1. Back heel down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your head. Draw your elbows forward. Lift your elbows up. Lift, lift, lift up toward the ceiling. Extend the elbows. Link your opposite thumb on top, palms together. Gaze toward the center of the palms. Sit down away from the center of the palms. Again, connect the center of the palm to the chest. Chest to the throat, to the skull. Navel to the skull. Sit low. Take a breath. Exhale, humble warrior. Interlace your hands behind your back, opposite thumb on top. Extend, lift your chest. Take a breath. Exhale, tilt the pelvis forward, shoulder to knee. Drop inside of the knee. Gaze toward the navel. Press into the floor and breathe. Find some ease in this. And some stillness, some steadiness. Exhale, modified airplane lean forward. Arms are by your sides. Shift your weight forward. Lift the right heel. Breathe 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Chair. Inhale. And exhale, stand. Pause. Breathe. Feel. Just allowing your breath to come to an easier way. Resting, resting, resting. Finding ease in standing. Keeping your feet together, hands together at heart center, take a breath. When you exhale, send your knees forward, bring your hips to your heels. Open your knees, inhale, and exhale, bow forward. This malasana with the feet together. Arms are on the inside of your legs. Draw your legs into the arms just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much. You just feel then as this inner thigh engages, the outer thigh opens. Follow the opening of the outer thigh from the outer knee to your outer hips. Feel the softening of the front body, the lengthening and widening of the back body. And take a breath. And let it out. Sit down on your hips. Keep the feet together, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Interlace your fingers around the toes. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Now take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, bow forward. Breathe. Easy, easy opening. So if you go too far or beyond your edge, there will be discomfort. Some discomfort, just a little bit, is enough to make a change. Too much discomfort, and the nervous system will react, or sort of push back, sort of resist this. Just enough. You have to learn what is just enough. On an inhale, rise back up. And on an exhale, open the legs from here. So the knees kind of stay where they were. Keep the external rotation so the toes are turning back this way, behind you. Turn toward the left leg. Take a breath. And when you exhale, lean. Rather than sort of folding, lean over the left leg. Try to keep the right hip on or near the floor. Take your hands toward the left foot, so you're kind of squaring your shoulders over the left leg. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Feel, keep feeling. Keep drawing the mind into the body. Keep training the mind to become a more sensitive instrument. More sensitive and more tuned to the inner world. On an inhale, lean back up to sit. Exhale, turn toward the right leg. And again, this is like a leaning over, rather than bowing. No problem with bowing, but we're just kind of keeping this long as possible, seeing if we can kind of reach out of the pelvis, keeping the spine long. And then breathe. And hopefully feeling some opening in your low back and in your hips and in your right leg. Notice if there's been any tension, sort of compensating. Shoulders, base of neck, base of skull. Relax, drop it. What if it's that easy? Drop it. On an inhale, lean back up, come to sit. Face forward, take a breath. Now the toes are still turning back. Exhale, lean out. Lean out. Maybe you come to your hands, maybe you come to a prop, maybe you come to your elbows, maybe you come to your head. you feeling any tension, any pulling on the inner knee, bend the knees a little bit. Maybe you kind of turn the toes more up or more back or more forward, and see if there's a way that you can sort of neutralize the pull on the inner knee. We want to feel this more on the belly of the muscles, so maybe center of the inner thigh or center of the hamstring. On an inhale, lean back up, come to sit. And then on exhale, bring your hands behind you. Kind of walk the knees in, bouncing them, the legs together. Okay. See how to show. So, half hero's pose. You can do this on a block, on a blanket, or on the floor. Lengthen the left leg forward, lean to the left, capture the right foot, and draw the right foot to the side. So now you're kind of on the shoelace side of the right foot, and the right knee points forward. Drop down through both hips. And take a breath. And when you exhale, lean back. Come to your elbows and come to your back. Try to keep your hips more or less balanced. Right hip might be a little higher than the left. Let this be an opening for the quadricep. The region of the right hip flexors deep into the psoas. Allow the breath to move down into this region where you're placing the stretch, where you're placing your mind. The breath moves down into the region of the earth and water centers of consciousness, down into the region of the Apana Vayu. On an inhale, come back up to sit. And on an exhale, lean to the left, swing the right leg forward. Now for the left side, lean to the right, swing the left leg back, so you kind of capture this foot, put it the shoelace side of the foot down, lengthen the left knee forward. Okay, then you can stay upright. If there's any pain in your knee, lift your seat a little bit, meaning put something under your seat. See if that helps, or change the angle of it. Come to your elbows or to your hands. Balance both hips. Try to find that place that is just enough. Keep lengthening the sit bones down the back of the legs. The sit bones as if moving toward the hollow in the back of the knees. Breathe, letting the mind and the prana move downward. Relax the pelvic floor, relax the anal sphincter, relax the genitals, relax the perineum. On an inhale, come back up. And on an exhale, lengthen the left leg forward. Come back onto your back, plant both feet. About hip-width distance apart. Just far enough that you can maybe touch the heels with your fingers, palms on the floor. Draw the shoulder heads down, push into the floor through the feet, feel the glutes engage. Okay. Lift your hips. The knees move away from you just like we did in the very beginning, but now we're seeing if maybe we can have a little more sort of lift from the seat, from the hamstrings and from the low back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Walk your upper arms in. Thrust the upper arms into the floor. Move the chest toward the chin. But then move the chin a little bit away from the chest. Keep lifting the hips. Keep opening through your rib cage. Notice where the posture makes the breath available. Put the mind there. Keep feeling, keep feeling. The sensation will draw you inward, more and more inward, until we move even beyond sensation. On an exhale, bring your hips down. Interlace your hands behind your head. Draw your elbows toward the floor. Bring your feet together. Point your toes. Point your ankles, tips of the toes on the floor. Keep the toes where they are. Send the knees to the left. The right foot might stack on top of the left. Send the knees over to the right. Again, the left foot might stack on top of the right, meaning it won't stay on the floor. Now we're trying more, keep going left and right, to keep the knees and hips stacked. Keep the elbow on the floor so that you get a stretch through the whole diagonal. Breathe, enjoy. Bring your knees back to the middle. Hug your knees into your chest. Happy baby. Take the arms on the inside of the knees, but hold the pinky toe side of the foot. Draw the knees toward the floor. Draw the pelvis toward the floor. Lengthen through the back of the neck and soften the tops of your shoulders. Notice where the breath goes, put the mind there. Hug your knees into your chest, draw your face toward the knees, take a breath in. And exhale, Shavasana, lengthen your legs out. Okay, now find an easy position. Could be on your back, could also be on your side or on your belly. Any way that you can be comfortable. And then readjust. Make sure that your arms and your legs are at an angle that creates or allows an ease in your hips and your shoulders and in your spine. Feel that the right side and the left side are in the same position. They're mirror images. You're symmetrical. Lengthen the back of your neck so that your forehead and your chin are in one line. Close your eyes. Smooth the breath. Remove any jumping, any skipping, any wavering of the breath. You have to kind of slow it down a little bit, just enough. If it's too slow, your body will sort of panic, needing more. Make it even in time and even in pressure. Make it continuous. Comb the inhale and the exhale together. Let it be quiet. Relax any tension in the nostrils, in the throat, in the chest. Put this breath at the region of the navel. Feel the navel opening and softening on the inhale and exhale, respectively. Begin to feel as though the navel is breathing rather than the lungs. Feeling as though the breath comes in through the navel and out from the navel. We continue to do this. Keep doing this and put your attention at the root of the toes. Put Put the breath at the root of the toes, breathing in, breathing out. Do the same thing at the ankles. Breathing in, breathing out. The center of the calf. The root of the knees. The center of the knee joint, breathing in, breathing out. Relaxing even more. Center of the thigh. Three-dimensional center of thigh. Anal sphincter, breathing in, breathing out. Let it relax. Hip joints. Opening to the genitals. Navel center. Center of heart. Throat center. Root of the tongue. Flare of the nostrils. Inner corner of the eyes. Center between the eyebrows. Center of the forehead. Very top of the head, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the mind downward into the center, where you perceive the heart of your heart, center of center, the core of your being. Let the mind rest. Resting toward presence. You may stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Whenever you're ready to come out sequentially. Bring your attention to the breath. Bring your attention to the body. Any movements. Roll to the side, come to sit. And then offer your practice up again, finishing with meditation or prayer. Even a simple gesture of gratitude is enough. Stay in Shavasana as long as is necessary to remove any fatigue, any restlessness, any agitation until you remember at least a little bit the innate peace of your essential being. Thank you. Namaste.